It's Monday. I come into the studio, the booth is cold, the coffee's too weak. By that I mean I don't need a pair of scissors to cut a lump of it into my mug, and I sit down to the next import game on my stack, only to find it's about golfing in Georgia. And not the Georgia near Russia, so it's at least foreign and interesting. Nope, Augusta, Georgia, home of the Masters. Land of the free and home of the stuff I've already played. Still, I haven't played a golf game in a while that wasn't in the surrealistic style of a Mario Golf or a Panga or the like, so I gamely gave Masters Harukanaru Augusta 2 a go. And what I got was polygons. Holes and holes of polygons. As you can guess from the 2 in the name, this isn't T&ESoft's first rodeo. In fact, their first golf game was the obviously named 3D golf simulation for the MSX back in 1983, and their history seems to include as many golf titles as non-golf titles, from clubs to Pebble Beach to Waialae. Yes, that N64 version with the weird motion-captured golfer dude. Step that back a few years in a hardware generation and you get this, one of the first forays into a truly polygonal golf course rather than just flat expanses. Granted, at a resolution this low, the particular details of the course may be a bit tough to make out, and if you ask the game to do something with those polygons, like, say, overlay a grid so you can read the break of a green, the Super Famicom may choke itself to death just handling the task. But despite some fairly egregious lag issues, and the camera having to reset the screen every few seconds, up to 5 times for a given shot, it's this kind of ambition that leads to games getting things right. Or Camelot. It leads to Camelot getting this right. The controls are intuitive and readily apparent. You plot your shot, take your swing, and then have a small timing challenge that doubles as impact placement, allowing you to fiddle with topspin or backspin should you be interested in such. My primary hang-up with the game, though, was in how affected each shot felt. If there was even a mild wind, your shot could be picked up and thrown rather abruptly mid-flight. Greens, too, were a freaking nightmare, especially if you managed to leave yourself with an 89-foot putt, or about twice the draw distance of the break analysis grid. Heck, even the furthest lines just bled together for lack of resolution. And then there's shots like this. Looked fine until it got to terrain abnormalities that the utter lack of camera control just couldn't show me. And if it's raining, well, you might as well just head into the clubhouse and start drinking to spare yourself from the unpredictability. Sure, the long game plays fine, but as any golfer will tell you, you drive for show and putt for dough, and this game is going to leave you poor. If you're desperate to import a Super Famicom game about golfing on an American course, you know what? Reevaluate your priorities.